Capricorn, welcome to the space. My name is Cecilia.eyvaa. Let's see if you can get a proper view. And I am here to do your February reading. And we're doing this February reading in the midst of some child chaos because me and my kids were at home. We've been sick and we're healing. So you'll have to excuse. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. You were the one that had third most of. Sorry, we're having a game day here. You were the one that had third the most views, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so tuning out external sources means literally to not listen to what everybody else says, but also not listen all the time to what your mind has to say. And you know, now that Mercury is heading in your second house, it is about what's happening on the outside. And it is about how you communicate, not only communicate, but how you share your resources, how you share yourself with the world. Indirect commotion, I'm hearing. Indirect commotion, a token of compilation. So weird. So the message literally is that there's a lot of things that's been piling up that you're wanting to say, waiting to say. Maybe also a lot of people have been waiting to talk to you and tell you something, and now they have done it, or they will do it and in February, and you will like have to really be selective with what you choose to tune into. And also I'm getting this word play and getting guided to actually a podcast that I did several years ago that's about tuning into something. Because when you're with someone, if it's your friend or a colleague, a partner, a sibling, whatever, you know, a lover, if you are empathic or if you're just human, right? Because this is a human nature. It's not only empaths that can do this. Yes, empaths, they can do it extra much, right? But it's also literally a human, not only perseverance skill, but actually something that is very innate in our nature to tune into each other so that we can listen to each other and so that we can connect with each other and so that we can adapt to each other and so that we can meet, because that's a way to meet, that's a way to connect, that's a way to see each other for what we can see each other. This is very complicated. See each other as we want to see each other. See not only as we want to see each other, but see each other as we want to be seen. So in other words, how to address this. So there's a lot of messages coming in for you guys. How to address this is to tune into the appropriate situation, tune out the inappropriate noise I'm hearing, as if you're putting on noise canceling headphones, and just focus your intention and focus like a laser beam on what is actually present in your life. Because when you tune into someone or something, you turn your frequency so that you can listen to that. So if you're tuning into a person, you attune yourself, almost like a tuning fork, or change your frequency of your radio station so that you can listen to what they want to say, right? Or what they are communicating beyond their words. If you're tuning into yourself, like you're tuning your own frequency so that you are more aligned and you can listen to yourself and your own inner guidance. But then in this podcast, there was a talk about what we don't want to do is that we don't want to turn into somebody or something. That's when we get out of alignment. That's when we get out of our own frequency. That's when we get too far off the chart so that we are on uncharted territory and in some cases on somebody else's map. So a lot of strong messages here, a lot of maybe complex messages, but I feel like if this resonates, then you'll get it. You'll get it. Literally, what I'm saying is that really, really, really learn, maybe you've already learned, how to tune in and tune out certain things without changing yourself to the degree where you have to compromise yourself in order to adapt to that someone or something. Right? Right. Good. So Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Venus. We're going to do a 4-card spread. And the 4-card spread is going to be the 4 different weeks, so 4 different sections of the time period. The time period is the February season, but I'm saying season because it's an Aquarian season, most of it. So it can literally start in 1 week, and it can go on until, let's see, February, yeah, late February. And so the 4 different sections is in the way that it will come. I feel like I'm really stumbling on my words here. All right, Capricorn, there's something in there for you. It's like you want to get something out there. You want to get something out there, but all of a suddenly you feel like you can't. Because it's not there yet. It's not there yet. You still have to be patient. And you have been patient for so long, right? Also, happy belated birthday. We had our birthday session. Our birthday session. Well, I guess we had a session. I hope you had a really good birthday. I did. I'm a Capricorn Sun, so I celebrated with you. We're older, we're wiser, but we're younger at soul, we're younger at heart. The session, the birthday session, something about that. You made a wish. I think you made a wish. And the wish is not going to come until Mercury has entered your 3rd house. Which means Mercury has to enter Pisces. So that's going to be late February. All right? We have the Fool. We're starting with the Fool, which is Aries. Aries energy. So for my Capricorns, what is happening in the first section, first week of February for my Capricorns, please? That's too many cards. My beloved sweethearts. I have my daughter here in the background, and my son is in his room, chilling, talking to somebody. Kitty cat somewhere too. So we have the 3 of Wands. So what was I saying? You have to wait, right? You have to be patient. So if you can see it, you have to be patient, my loves. Patience comes in many forms, I'm hearing. Many forms, many shapes. Patience is about not only being patient, practically speaking, but being diligent in faith, I'm hearing. Being diligent in faith. What does that mean? Is that you're not losing out. You're not losing count on the times when you feel connected to Spirit, connected to God, connected to Source. So what I'm hearing too is that it's really important while you're waiting to really make space for it to arrive. And while you're making space for it to arrive, I'm talking about making space for yourself to pray. And prayer can be in any form, right? It doesn't have to be you sitting, holding your hands like this and praying. Praying is a million different ways. Praying is a conversation between you and God and whatever you consider being God, right? So it can be a walk in a forest. It can be praying with prayer beads. It can be lighting up incense. It can be whatever way is natural to you. But there is still an important message here to create a space with praying while you're waiting. I'm hearing this No Doubt song. It's called Waiting Room. I'm all alone in the waiting room. That's a good song. It's from the I'm hearing my guy saying this song is relevant, but the album is not. Sorry. It's from a good album anyway. Um, it's about somebody is waiting for someone, and they're waiting for their response, and they're waiting for their time to come, but they're getting tired of waiting. When you're getting tired of waiting, that's when you're lacking faith. And I'm hearing here it's really important for you to maintain faith. Yeah? Especially in the first week. Let's see what's happening in the second week for you. Woes, jumping out. Woes are jumping out. Woes are jumping out. 8 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. So, baby, somebody's working on their money. Somebody's working on their skills. Talks about refining your skills. Talks about refining your worth. Talks about refining your value, too. So, we could speak about you actually taking your time to initiate some form of growth. Maybe you're getting tired of waiting for someone else or something else, and that's actually when the arrival comes. And the arrival will be in a form where you have to set your not only mind to it, but your physical movement to it. I'm hearing physical movement. Also, if you have some kind of Taurus around you or connected to Taurus, this could be a time to connect to Taurus. You could have something to learn with Taurus. Uranus is still in Taurus. Taurus is what? It is your... Let's see. I have to count. Was it your 5th house? I think so. Is it your 5th house? Yeah, it's your 5th house. So, what are you refining? What are you strengthening your value? Well, you're strengthening your value to your creator power, I'm hearing. Your creational power. How you create. How you maintain value in the pursuit of happiness while involving romance. So there's some kind of romantic flair about this whole thing, this whole situation. I don't know if you're waiting for someone. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. It's like you're waiting for a message or waiting for some wish to come true. A wish that you made during your birthday. And I'm hearing birthday session, as if you had like a period around your birthday where you made a wish. And this wish, maybe you're finding yourself, you're finding your craft so that you can be really like ready. I feel almost like she's putting ornaments on herself. It's almost like she's putting jewelry and ornaments on herself. And it's like she's working on it. Maybe she's just working out. But I don't feel like it has to do so much with the material wealth, because usually it's about money when it comes to you guys, and it could be accumulating money, of course, in order for you to receive this that you need to receive. Maybe you need to invest something in order for you to receive it as well. But it's something that you're passionate about. Maybe you're afraid to be too passionate about it, so that you want to stabilize it in some way. Hope this makes sense. If this doesn't make sense, then move on to something else, right? Because there's a lot of different messages out there. A lot of fishes in the sea, I'm hearing. But you found your fish, I'm hearing. You found your fish. A feisty fish, I'm hearing. It's weird. All right, you guys. Interesting. So, in the 3rd week, we have the 10 of Cups with the 8 of Swords. What does that mean? Well, it means, baby, you're fighting yourself, or somebody is fighting themselves. Because the arrival happens then and there, I'm hearing. The 3rd week in February. This is exactly when Mercury is entering Pisces. And again, Pisces is the fish, right? There's plenty of fish in the sea. You found your fish. It's a feisty fish. What does that mean, a feisty fish? Oh, I'm getting drawn to this movie, Big Fish. So you should watch that. I'm going to watch it too, because I'm a Capricorn. Talks about when we want to catch something. It's funny because I got this fish reference a lot. Fishing and fish reference. When we want to catch something, the same as when we want to manifest something, we can't manifest it or catch it out of fear of losing it. Because if we do that, we will only lose it, right? So when we manifest something, when we want to catch something, when something is a catch, Also, when something is a catch, right? When something is a catch, someone is a catch, this feisty fish or whatever it is, when something is a catch, you automatically can, or you can very easily get scared that you will lose it, that you perhaps aren't deserving of it, or maybe that this fish won't stay put. But the thing about fishes, the thing about Pisces energy too, is that it has to be free. It has to be free. And so love as well has to be free, right? And in order for love to grow, in order for love to spread, like fish spread themselves, they have to be free as well. You can't maintain life in an aquarium. You can't maintain love within captivity. And you cannot continue on receiving your dream while you are in fear mode. So you want to make sure to break free of any limitations when it comes to you getting your wish fulfilled. But this wish, I see this wish has actually nothing to do with money. You may think that it has. That's why you're accumulating money. That's why you're building on your worth and your value. That's why you're working on yourself and you're working. That's why you're working too, so you can get something, because you hate waiting, right? So you want to get something done. You want to get moving. You're so cardinal. So you're going to be working. But it's good that you're putting emphasis on work instead of just sitting around being frustrated about waiting or the delay. But this wish is all about your heart. This is all about receiving peace within yourself, within your heart space. And this peace is about everlasting peace, eternal peace. And this will bring you this eternal peace. But remember that once we hit a space in ourselves where we connect with that internal peace, fragments of the old will surface automatically, and I feel like this is the Eight of Swords for you guys. The remnants of, or leftovers of old shipwrecks is going to surface to the sea. Again, to the sea. I'm hearing under the sea, under the sea. I'm hearing the Swedish one. Djupt under ytan, där kan man njuta, lyssna och njut. Djupt under ytan, där kan man hitta. Okay, so this is the this is the song of Ariel. Interesting. It's a lot of messages here. I'm gonna tune my fork too. So the song is from The Little Mermaid, right? And the crab Sebastian, you could be dealing with a cancer, you could have cancer in your chart. The crab Sebastian, he sings to Little Mermaid that she is longing for something else above the surface, but he's like, deep within the surface, this is where you can let go of all of your limitations. This is where you can find home and find peace. Like you already have it already here within yourself. And this is literally what the cards also want to tell you, that it has already arrived, or once it arrives, you have to accept it. You have to accept it. You have to accept that gift. Because if you don't accept that gift, you're going to lose it. Let me get one more card for the third week, please. I want to get one more card for the third week for Capricorn, please. Eight of Swords. Yeah, we have the Tower card, you guys. So this is going to be huge. Once you receive this gift, it's going to be huge. It's going to change things for life, I'm hearing. So you want to make sure that you clean out the cobwebs. And if you don't clean out the cobwebs, God will, Source will, like life will clean it out for you. We're going to clarify this later on. I'm just going to get the fourth week as well. Let's see for the fourth week or the fourth period for Capricorns, please. Fourth week, fourth period for Capricorns, please. Whoa. Well, hello. So we had the Moon card, yes. The Moon card and the Fool card and the Nine of Cups. Hello, Capricorns. I told you that underneath the surface, this is where the hidden realms are, right? Excuse my son over there. I'm just gonna tell him. Hold on a second. Förlåt, lilla gubben. Jag gick på oss igen. Jag tror han var kudden. Leon, kan du inte So I literally just walked on my cat. What? Okay. Let's see. So the Fool and the Moon card. The Moon card is something will be revealed, hidden emotions, hidden agendas, or even I'm hearing hidden stories actually. So there might be something that is a story that is untold, will be told, but it will be told anew. So there's a new beginning waiting for you, my loves. And I feel definitely the new beginning has a lot to do with the gift that you've been waiting for, that you've been waiting for it to arrive, waiting, almost like there's a shipment. Maybe you order something and the shipment will come in, and once the shipment comes in, it's like, whoa, this is going to change everything. Maybe you're starting a business and the shipment, it comes in, and once it comes in, then now you have to start your story. Maybe you have to start your own business. Before that, you can only work on your plans, right? Excuse me, I'm still battling this cold and whatnot it is. It's a virus. But you're so ready for it, my loves. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with a Pisces. Seeing a lot of Scorpio. I'm hearing a lot of Cancer. And again, look, here's a little crab. Speaks about what's happening underneath the surface, because above the surface there's danger. Well, what if the danger is that, some things are going to be seen, and that which will be seen might not be exactly the way that it wants to come out, but it has to come out in order for the new to begin. Once the new begin, there is no going back, I'm hearing. Because you got it all now. You just have to get rid of the old fragments that was still there. And it couldn't really let go until, you got your gift, until the gift came in. You just have to be patient. All right, let's clarify. This is exciting, you guys. Very exciting, my beloved Capricorns. I hope your birthday was really good. Like I said, mine was really good too. I hope you got a lot of celebration. And I believe it's still birthday season. So if you haven't had your birthday yet, then happy birthday to you again. Which songs did we get? Waiting Room with No Doubt and Underneath the Sea. Or Under the Sea with a Little Mermaid. That's so funny. I feel like that's funny. Okay, so I'm actually getting guided to do the StarCode Astro. Yeah, we're gonna do that too. Hej älskling. Du får lov att sitta i min säng om du vill det. Okay. So it's just my kid. Babies. I have 2 babies. Okay, so 3 of Wands, please clarify that for my Capricorns, please. 3 of Wands. Whoops. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely clear about what it is that you want. And it's a decision that you made. You made that decision mentally, or you could have made this decision with an air sign, or it is a deal that you made with an air sign, or it is a contract that you signed that you're waiting to get in the actual things from the contract. So whatever it is connected to something that has to do with writing or mind. I feel like this could be a physical thing coming in as well, but it's not so much about the physical thing. It's about how it makes you feel when it comes in. It's all about how it makes you feel, actually. Yeah. All right, so what is the 8 of Pentacles, please? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Again, you got 3 of Wands twice, you guys. So yeah, it's about expectations. You've been waiting, you've been expecting it to come, you've been wanting. Also, you want it a certain way, I feel. Because if it is like Taurus energy as well as Capricorn energy, you're very headstrong, you guys. You're headstrong. And I'm drawn to the crown here in the center. And then there's the diamond too. As a diamond is a very rough and strong. And I'm hearing rough in the edges. So it's like about you wanting it a certain way, or your mind wants it a certain way, but it cannot be the way that you want it exactly in your mind. It has to be the way that it unfolds organically. So you just have to, like, again, be patient. And I'm hearing cut your losses. Also, when we're growing something, because this comes before the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. So Seven of Pentacles first, then the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been working on this for a long time. You feel like you're gonna wait for it for a long time. You have to cut away certain expectations. Just like when we trim a tree, it's gonna grow, but only if we trim out what is no longer serving us. So you wanna make sure that you trim that tree that you're working on. What is the Queen of Pentacles, please, for my Capricorns? All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers. So yeah, it's definitely about you knowing your worthiness, you choosing love, you're choosing your worthiness, you're choosing what is in your heart's desire. And both when it comes to money and when it comes to love, or like in all sections of life, I would say. Because the Ten of Cups together with the Ten of Pentacles, you guys, you've gotten this for the last, I think, 2 months. Since I started to read again for you, it's been very strong. So you definitely know what your wish is about, and you know that you deserve it, and you're ready to work on it. And I feel like you in the second week, you're just gonna like look over what you've been working on and like trim it. You're gonna trim it so that it will be fruitful for when it arrives. Also, I'm being drawn to here the Garden of Eden, and trimming and tending to something like the Garden of Eden. You can tend to your heart, right? You can tend to your heart. And this is funny because it's something that I wrote actually yesterday about also, like tending to the garden of your heart, right? So when you tend to the garden of your heart, you want to make sure that you also, again, cut out the fruit that is old and that doesn't give you anything. Cut out the branches that doesn't bear fruit, and make those branches into compost so that it can actually nourish the new growth. Recycling, right? Recycling, being strong and powerful in your resources. Also, you could be dealing with a Gemini. All right, Ten of Pentacles, please. We got the Four of Swords. So yes, this is gonna be aw. Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. Once this arrives, there's gonna be peace. I told you there will be peace in your heart. There will be peace in your heart, and you're ready to view the world as if it's your apple in your hand or the apple of your eye. Like, you're gonna view the world in a completely different way. You're gonna view your surrounding and view life in a much more cherished way. I'm hearing almost like you're having life in your hands, and you're like, I love you, life. I love you. You have the world in your hands. You're like, I love you, world. Thank you. And this gift that comes in, it's almost like you have the world. Or maybe it's like you have someone else's world in your hands now. Or you have your potential future in your hands. And whatever it is that you have in your hands, it's like, this is going to bring you peace in your heart. Now you finally come to a place in life where you can rest. And you can mentally rest too. You don't have to stress about it. Also, I'm being drawn to here in the background. I actually haven't seen this before. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it. Here in the background, let's see if you can focus. Here, no, you can't see it. All right, here in the background, there is a stained glass. And the stained glass is very, very, very similar to the Hierophant card, actually. Or the Six of Pentacles. But there is somebody here kneeling in front of a high person, a priest or priestess. And there's a castle in the background. So I feel like, again, you could be dealing with a Taurus or something with a Taurian. They have 2 fingers up too, just like Jesus, but also like Beelzebub did. So you want to check that out. What does that mean, that mudra also? What does that mean, that mudra? You want to check that out, right? I feel like it has to do with, I feel like this mudra has to do with cleaning out your body, cleaning out your physical system, like cleansing out. So maybe this is also why you're resting. Maybe you're just healing, But if this has to do with the Hierophant, it could also be some kind of completion of a commitment or a signed deal or connection, you know, a connection, a commitment, a relationship that is like finally solidified. So now you can rest, you know. What is a tower, please? What is a tower? The Tower with 8 of Swords. For my beloved Capricorns, the Tower is a world card. So some things are ending and new things are beginning. And again, I feel like the world is in your hands. No longer on your shoulders, I'm hearing. No longer on your shoulders, but in your hands. You're definitely changing leaves of your story. And the 8 of Swords comes with the Empress. So again, knowing when we grab too hard of things, we cannot receive it. Sorry, the view is good, but the lighting is a little bit less good. So the 8 of Swords talks about self-imposed limitations, self-limiting beliefs, thinking that we cannot do something when we in fact can. The Empress is actually quite the opposite. She knows that she can receive anything. She literally has the world in her belly. So she is the mother of this. Like this, she's the mother of this. Interesting enough, this is also the mother of this, right? So they're like each other's mother, they're connected. Something about that too, about you mothering yourself. Sorry, I'm getting like itches in my nose. This has nothing to do with your reading. It's just me, me getting over this virus. Yeah. The world is hers, and it's a lot of Taurus energy here, you guys, so you might want to look at Taurus reading. I haven't done Taurus reading yet, but I will. Let's see. They're actually very, very far down in the list, but I'm going to make the reading, and you'll get to watch it then, right? So yeah, so it's about knowing how to not suffocate something. When it's about growth, we don't want to hold on too tight. Again, with the trimming of the tree, you don't want to trim it too much. You don't want to control the growth too much, because then you won't get the outcome that you actually need, not only expect, but that you actually need. So you do want to let it grow organically as well, and let go of the constrictions or whatever is constricting you, in order for that growth to appear, in order for that growth to birth the new world. And I'm hearing also this Aladdin song, a whole new world. Yeah, excuse me. All right, so what is the moon card for my beloved Capricorns? 2 of Swords. So I feel like it has to do with indecision or indecisiveness. Maybe it's actually former indecisiveness, because this is actually what you're leaving behind. So whatever indecisiveness there was in the past is getting left, is not being left undone, but actually being done with. And this is my interpretation. You can interpret it whatever way you want to apply it to. But if we look in the background here, the water is very calm. Same with the waters here. So it's like something about underneath the surface. Underneath the surface, there is also like solace to be found. So it's about going within, actually, and whenever we feel indecisive, whenever we feel a conflict, the only way for the conflict to rise and to become more of a conflict is us to get involved in the mental anguish. When we don't get involved, when we observe rather than absorb it, right? Rather than get in connection with it, we can actually allow it to like settle. We can allow it to settle, and in that way we become tranquil and peaceful instead. And so then we are the master. Then we are the master of the hidden realms. I'm hearing. What is the Fool, please, for my Capricorns? This is a great reading, you guys. This is a great reading. Oh my, yes. Woo! The Fool talks about new beginning, could be an apology, but also an offer of love, or a very innocent, quickly incoming proposal of a kind. Also, could be related to Mercury in Pisces, because we have, you see here, air sign, Mercury, and the fish, Pisces. So the new beginning comes with Mercury and Pisces. I want to get one more card actually for the Fool, so that we can interpret this the right way. Hearing the song, I wanna love you the right way. I won't let you down. I wanna love you the right way and make sure that love is all around you. Somebody wants to love you the right way. You want to love you the right way. Somebody communicates their love in the right way. It is a lot of pages here though. So there's a new energy to it, which makes sense because it is the Fool card, so it's a new beginning. But there's a new energy to it, and we want to be careful. I'm hearing tread carefully. Although it comes in quickly, please still tread carefully. You can tread quick and careful actually at the same time if you are very agile, which the Knight of Swords is. The Knight of Swords is agile. You want to be agile. How can you be agile in your mind? You practice meditation. How can you be agile in your body? You practice stretching. You can stretch both here and here. You can stretch here as well, right? You want to stretch, open up yourself to receive so that you don't contract and push things away, right? So let's get some clarifications from the beloved Capricorns for the overarching energy for February season. February, Aquarius season. This cold. We got Ceres, which is nurture, with the fourth house, which is home. We've got 29 and 42, speak about 6 and 11. Yeah. All right. In order for you to relate properly to others, you need to make sure that you feel like things are in order at home. And you do want to make sure that you can come across as somebody that is organized yet very like soft and gentle. And I feel also this has to do with an offer. Maybe you are extending gifts. Maybe this gift is something that you want to give to somebody else. Maybe you're waiting on reaping the rewards of something that you planned a long time ago, and it's like the end of the rainbow kind of thing. It's like you've been wishing for a long time. Some of you guys could actually be pregnant or be waiting for like a message of a pregnancy. Some of you could be getting married, but I don't feel like this is marriage particularly, more maybe engagement. Some of you could be starting a new business. And we have Mercury in ascendant, entrance Mercury. So this happens exactly like I said when Mercury enters Pisces, which is in the end of February. So until then, you're going to be working on yourself, and you're going to be working on getting rid of what no longer serves you, and you're going to be working on your work or whatever plan you have, right? And you're going to see to it that you have the ability to receive this gift once it comes, which you will. You just have to believe it. Don't doubt yourself, my loves. And listen, too much words can poison, actually. Words can cut very deep. So make sure that you are careful about what you say to others. And especially once Mercury is like done with Aquarius, like I said, in the end of the month. So until then, that's your second house. You don't want to talk about so much like to anyone else. You just want to focus on your money. Focus on how you spread your money. Focus on the worthiness of your life. What is worthy in your life? And I'm hearing the word homestead, but not like you're homesteading. More like you are tidying up at home so that you can feel self-sufficient enough. Yeah, because you want to rely on yourself for this. Let's get a card here. Entrance of messages. Entrance of messages. There are messages coming in. There are messages coming in, my loves. Yeah. And the card is let go. Healing. Yeah. I feel like you made a choice, but you have to make that choice again. I feel like you are scared of receiving. But you are completing the cycle of evolution. Don't be scared of receiving. I feel like Cancers also had this, so you might want to check out Cancer's reading is already up. But what the main message is let go on all levels so that you can receive. This is the message. You can use sound healing in order for you to let go more. Listen to frequencies, go to gong, or like sound bowls, just music overall, singing, dancing, vibrating on a different level will put you in a different state so that you can let go and actually shed. Also, like there is a lot of sound healing with drums and with didgeridoos and all of that. So there could be something in there for you. You already made the choice. The choice is yours. You have already taken it, but you need to take it again. You have to be assertive. If you really want something, don't let it go. Let go of the idea of how it will receive or how it will be received. Let go of how you will receive it. Just know that you will receive it. Yeah? Let go of how you will receive it. Just know that you will receive it. Open, release, allow, and receive. Let live, let flow, let go on all levels. The attachments you have to the outcome, and it will come immediately. Yeah? Okay, my beautiful Capricorns. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for patience with me. I'm going to put up all the other signs the upcoming days, but I'm healing. So I need... If you do want to book a personal reading with me, that's available. You can just email me on my email link below. And no, I'm not scamming you. I'm actually professional. Defending. But my website is under construction currently, so please email me, and we will either record a private reading, or if you're doing a quantum healing reading with me, then we'll do it live, which is fun too because it's very interactive. All right, I love you guys so much. Take care, and thank you so much for watching.